What is good? It is I, main protagonist. We're back again at another review for Titan Season 2, but Episode 2. And I'm here with my boy Monty. We're going to be here all through this season. This episode was very good. I'm not going to say it was flames because it wasn't action based, right? It wasn't an action based episode, but it was very refreshing for some reason.
That's a good word. You say it was very straightforward.
Yeah, it was very straightforward. So hopefully it's going to be a short review, but if not, oh well. We both liked the episode, but right now we're going to give our overall thoughts, and I'll start this off with my overall thoughts being that it was a good episode. I liked the way it was structured. I liked how the scenes were separated. Everybody there was separate scenes. There's separate stories in this episode that were portrayed very well. They had basically a story with Hawk and Dove. They had a story with the Titans, the new Titans, and they had a story with Donna and Starfire / Corey, and they were all portrayed in this episode very good. Even though it was a short episode, the episode felt like it was separated good, if that makes sense. But that's my overall thoughts. I liked it. We're gonna get more deep into it when we get close, through this review. But that's how I feel personally about the episode itself.
Yeah, and overall thoughts for me, like I said, I really liked it. Like I said, I think refreshing is a good word. I think I'll go more into likes and dislikes later, but I would say, I thought it was real good. I think what you said, how it felt like, you said it kind of felt like the first part, or you said I got that sense too, especially how it ended with.
Yeah, spoiler review.
Okay, yeah.
This is a spoiler review.
With the ending, I can tell, I feel like this episode could have been shot with longer because of a certain point. But I think it got its point across the episode itself, and I loved individual stories.
Monty was so mad when the episode ended.
Yeah, because it was, and we'll get to that later. But I would say this is a real good episode. I'll say good because you don't know in later.
Yeah, later episode we could see something crazy.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it's good. It's good.
Now we can change our minds later on, but right now we're gonna say good. This is only the second episode of this season, but we're about to get into our likes. Likes are first, then dislikes. Good, then bad. So what I liked about the episode was seeing Rose Wilson. Period. That was actually two things. Actually three things. I apologize. The first thing that I liked was Rose Wilson. Rose Wilson was in here, and I just love her in the comic books, and that always gives us closer and closer to Slade Wilson. And hopefully the lore about her being into this in this universe, they're going to get us into a comic book type story. I'm just hoping for the best. Since they show Rose, they might show us other people from that family, and that will make me happy. The second that I liked was the reference / what is that called what is it called when you see something? Easter egg. Is it Easter egg? Easter egg of Roy Harper. I'm gonna call it an Easter egg. I think it's basically confirming that Roy Harper is in this universe and he was a part of the old Titans, and that makes me happy. Even though we didn't hear him or see him, we know he exists. Two things they showed us. Donna said his name, period, and then she got a call from Roy Harper, and it said it right there, and that made me happy. And the third that I had was the story of Hawk and Dove. That whole dynamic, that whole emotion that they showed to each other. I like stuff like that. I'm a sap. So when it was their acting was really good in this episode, and I loved it so much. Especially Hank. Oh my gosh, he did an excellent job in this episode. But that's mine. I'm not going to prolong this. But we're going on to Monty's likes now.
Okay. But also, I want to further one of your points. I don't know if you knew, but you said you want to see more from that family. Jericho is actually preferred to be an actor.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can see right there. I think the person's
That's pretty cool.
So
I'm okay with. See, that's what I wanted. I want to see Jericho. I want to see the whole Wilson family.
I want to see Grant Wilson.
Yeah, I want to see if they'll take that story to that level, though.
Yeah. I got
that could be a grudge. I don't want to discuss that.
Yeah.
It might. Yeah. I don't. Just in case it's future spoilers, I'm not gonna say anything. Just in case they go to that story, that length of that story. Yeah. But okay, I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay, no, you're fine. No, I was keeping your point. But like stuff. Yeah. There's like to like about this episode too, which is why I initially said it was really good because there's a lot of things I like. The first thing I'll start from the first thing I like. I like that one more interesting, like how they establish old Titans and new Titans. Like I love that idea. Like the idea of there was this former team in the past, and this seems like this season, maybe series, maybe about the new Titans, which is that just excites me, and which is about this whole season in general. Because it seems like they're going to be really focusing on the whole aspect of this forming this new team and mentoring this new group. And I think with Dick said in the episode when he's talking to Rose that the Titans Tower is for a place for people like her to help them with their skills. I like that type of that stuff. I like. Another thing I liked is the dynamic between Beast Boy and Jason Todd. I love seeing the team. I love seeing these characters interact with each other. Because I think I said in the last review, like seeing Jason on a team, something you don't really see because it's like
it never happened.
What do we know about Jason? Okay, he's kind of a punk kid, Robin, then he gets beat to death by the Joker, comes Red Hood. But I like to see him. I like to say I would like this to really get to know his character, and I really want to see how, because it's coming. At some point, it's gonna come his big moment why he exists. But I really do love seeing their dynamic because I don't think I haven't seen their dynamic in the comics or anything like it. So I really like this. Is something I haven't really seen before, and I would love to see how they all get along. Him,
I think you like how Jason, we're seeing him as a Robin too.
Yeah, we're seeing him. Yeah,
it was a limited amount of time of him being a Robin. Yeah, especially in a team.
We're seeing his character. We're exploring his character. I would love to see this. I'm really looking forward to see the dynamic between Jason, Beast Boy, and Raven. I don't want to see that kid. I'm so excited to see that.
Rachel.
Rachel. Okay. I'll say it. Rachel. She hasn't got her code name yet.
We're gonna say Raven, but we're just so people won't think we're stupid in the comments. We know her name's Rachel, but she's Raven. Period.
And Gar is
Garfield.
Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking
We know their names.
Yeah.
We're not going to say their names. We don't have to.
Yeah. But what else? Those 2 points. Oh God, I just like the whole vibe of this episode in general.
I know something you like, but that's later down in the review.
Okay, yeah.
Because you liked the whole how he was talking.
Yeah, definitely. At first I thought this was gonna be a dislike, but at first I didn't like the Hawk and Dove story. But when I saw how it concluded in the episode, I really liked it. The idea of Dawn busting the drug ring and stuff like that, which kind of deals with her past too. I like that. Like I said, I like how you liked how the whole dynamic of you shouldn't be doing this and stuff like that, and I really like that dynamic. I also like the Roy Harper Easter egg too. Like it's just, I'm really curious about him too because I the history of the Titans and
they better have a redhead.
Oh yeah, because the last iteration live action we seen was on the Arrowverse, which I did.
He wasn't bad.
He was bad. I did like. I'm not gonna lie.
I liked him, but he seemed like. He seemed like the Jason Todd of that universe.
I was literally about to say that. I was literally about to say that. I got that vibe when we first met him.
But I liked him when he changed. Like, he's good. But I'd rather see a different Roy.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely get more into it.
Later on in the future. But we can move on to dislikes too now if you want
to. Did I have more likes? Not at the moment, but we'll move on. I'll probably do it.
You're gonna get to them. I feel like you're gonna get more into.
Hold on, I have a comment though. Real quick. If Roy Harper exists in what stage is he at? Because infamously in the comics, he had a heroin thing, but also in this show, isn't it? So
it's darker.
But then again, Dawn too is.
Oh, he was an addict.
True, but also Dawn isn't in the show. Dawn is also there's some of the drugs. So you think that's gonna be a thing or?
They can do it.
They can do okay. What they talk about that later?
Oh, you're right though.
Think about that. Okay.
They can make it that dark.
Yeah.
But I think they have to introduce him first.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, later.
If they introduce him like that, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If they have like Dawn getting clean, and then Dawn like being friends with Roy and be like, hey bro, you don't have to do, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a good point.
There's so much stuff to say.
It's a good point to bring up.
Okay. But we're gonna move on to dislikes, and it wasn't that much dislikes in this episode. There's little nitpicks that you could do, but not nothing you don't like. I think the only nitpick that I could say was how blindfolded Jason got beat by Beast Boy, I guess. I don't frick. I liked a lot. I didn't specify in everything, but I did not like. I guess I can say everybody acted like how a person would actually act, though. The acting was so good. Like, freaking Richard Dick Grayson was acting like an adult with Rose, saying, I could find out who you are, but I'm going to let you tell me. And then the kids over here saying, I mean, we can find out ourselves. Man, okay, I don't really have that many dislikes.
Yeah, I don't either. I think the nitpick is I wish it's not even a dislike. It's
it was longer.
I wish it was a little bit longer. Like this episode, like maybe 40 minutes, maybe could have been like the last one. But then again, what would you do for the extra 10 minutes? I don't know. I was just so into it to the point where it's like,
this episode was better than episode one.
I'm really interested in this season, so that's not really a negative. It's just something I wish was better.
There's only little nitpicks, but nothing that I really dislike. We can say that it's fine. Oh, I know what I can say that I didn't like, and this isn't really that fair. I didn't like how Hawk and Dove was taking care of that kid, and he died. I'm upset. I didn't want him to die. Oh, he died by Dr. Light. Oh, that's so sad. Dr. Light is fire in this freaking iteration of Titans, though. He's not a lame no more. He actually looks cool. I'm just gonna say that.
I like the special effect. Yeah, since you're talking about Dr. Light,
we might as well talk about the villains.
Yeah, Dr. Light, I think it was really cool how, I think visually how his powers look, like how it
looks intimidating.
Yeah, because it kind of looked like little veins going up, not veins, but lines.
Yeah, and he's actually a metahuman in this iteration of Titans. And I'm not so, like, I don't know that much about Dr. Light, but I'm pretty sure I thought that he had technology that made him have light-based power. I could be wrong, but I know that's what I assumed from when I saw him in the comic books and in other iterations of the Titans. But the way he looks in this, he looks very intimidating and very cool. And like the way how he uses his powers, I don't know what's going on, but it's so unique. Like I've never seen what Dr. Light could actually do, and it lets me know that how powerful he actually is. And I'm wondering how he uses it, and if he can do this to other people. Like, I mean, like, apparently the Titans beat him, like the old Titans beat him. So how did they win without getting nuked by his power? That doesn't make sense.
Answers that maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can say his power. It's like I like how they made it look unique. You know, so they could have just done it like, okay,
blast the light, but it just shines on his.
They put some effort into making it look. Which is pretty cool.
It's visually entertaining.
I appreciate. And move on to Shimmer. I mean,
Shimmer's lame.
Cool, I guess.
Well, I feel like I feel like seeing her that one time isn't what's going to happen. I think there's more about her because she said, "I'll see you again." Like, I don't know. If she got knocked out in one hit, she's lame. And if I never see her again, lame.
Okay, but yeah, that's a good point. We may see her again in the future or get more past honor with Donna Troy. So we yeah, definitely. I mean, I think her powers look cool. She made something apart.
We were confused about what her powers were in this.
Yeah, but I'm definitely interested to see more of her in the future. But
if she's in the future,
yeah. Yeah, but next we were going to talk about the Titans themselves. But I mean, I get. I mean, it's really not really. Now I think about it, not much to say about them. I like I said, I kind of said in my likes. I like the dynamic between the new Titans.
How they interact with each
Jason,
other.
Gar, and Rachel. I like that. I mean, I like the story with Hawk and Dove. Who
The old Titans are coming back together.
yeah.
to
Oh yeah.
talk
Oh yeah.
about
Oh
Dr.
yeah.
Light.
Definitely. I liked
Dr. Light is bringing them back together,
yeah.
and we're gonna see what's going on.
Yeah. Maybe we may see the old team versus the new team in a way, like how they work, how they function.
I can see that they're gonna get
Yeah.
whooped.
Yeah. I kind of have. I like the interaction with Starfire, well, Corey and Donna Troy. I like.
Yeah,
that.
they were spending time for like 3 months together.
Yeah.
That was good friendship. Like I did like that.
Yeah.
They're both like not normal,
Yeah.
and they can like relax with each
Yeah.
other. One's an alien,
Yeah.
and the one is a half god,
Yeah.
so demigod.
I think what's cool is I think
How they were talking to each other, it was great acting.
well, yeah, definitely. But I've never realized the vibe I got off this season so far, at least this episode, specifically, it's kind of like, even though this is a DC show, I kind of still got like that X-Men vibe of like, okay, you got the older X-Men, you got the younger X-Men too. Like you kind of they're
Like that first class.
yeah, like you can see like the older class and the younger class with the old new Titans, and then you have that whole they're in a place where they can harness their skills and stuff like that. I kind of got that vibe, which is a good thing.
And this isn't as dark as we assumed it was going to be.
It-
It's pretty lighthearted, mixed with dark. Like, okay, it's realistic.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
It's got real life tendencies.
I think
But at the
visually
same
it's so
time-
dark, tone.
Yeah,
I like there's some. It's not doing the most. It's
doing like a
It's-
comic book.
yeah,
type
it
of
feels
thing.
like a comic. It just feels dark and light. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, there's really nothing big to say about the Titans themselves, except Roy Harper. So yeah, it's never.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
So, but I bet being Titans themselves, yeah, good again.
Okay. So in this episode, we noticed the conversation between Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne, and the way Bruce was talking to Dick was refreshing. It was so like, okay, seeing him, he looks like Alfred. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep saying that. Like his demeanor is clean. Like he's suave. Like he's so pristine. But the way he was talking and what he was saying, the writers, how they like make Bruce Wayne speak, is definitely Bruce Wayne.
Definitely.
And you the one that told me that you liked it a lot.
Yeah. Like how I feel is basically like how you said too, but I put in sense of say like I close my eyes, listen. I feel like okay, this is Batman.
Yeah, this is Batman.
It's something he was saying, how he was saying it. Just listen to the voice. That's definitely Batman. I can kind of get that vibe.
If you close your eyes,
yeah, close your eyes. Which is probably the point. It's just how he was talking. Like honestly, I forgot the conversation itself, but it's just like this is things Batman would say definitely. And I did say the last review. I hope we see more of him to get better.
And again, that they showed it next episode. Yeah. He actually was talking.
Yeah.
Like we're not seeing Batman, but we're seeing more. Like he's not just a one and done. He's just not shown on one episode.
So at least personality wise,
he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He's Batman.
And I did, like you said definitely it wasn't like one and done. I was thinking, okay, we're just gonna see him for this one episode.
Or like
that very
later on.
Yeah.
But they just showed him right on the next episode.
Yeah. And I hope they do because he's a very integral character to both Jason and Dick. And what's going to be going on with Dick Grayson this season with him transitioning
into Nightwing, he needs that
we're gonna
that kick,
be his own man, and be his own man. You have to really get a distinction between him and Bruce and why he becomes.
They already showed that in this episode too. How he was talking to Grace, saying Dick was asking him what he would do, and he was like, "No, what would you do?" Basically, he was telling Dick to make his own decisions with what's going on. Even though he'll be his advisor, he wants him to be able to make the right call. And he said he made the right call in his opinion. And I did like that.
Yeah.
Because he didn't put a tracker in.
Yeah, so overall, Bruce, I started like the character more. Bruce Wayne. Now, do you want to go back to our last point, which is the biggest surprise? Rose Wilson. Rose
Wilson. She was such a mysterious person in this episode, even though we all knew who she was. But the characters did. So this whole episode, Dick was trying to figure out by her who she was, because they saw her on the news running away from the cops and having so much skill and being very like Rose Wilson.
Yeah.
And he captured her. He found her and brought her to the tower and took care of her, made sure she was straight, and he wanted her to tell him who she was. He knows he could find her and look her up, but he didn't want to take that route. He wanted her to actually trust him and tell him who she is. And what I did like is that they explained that she has super soldier serum tendencies in this iteration of Rose Wilson. Because Jason was talking about how she had a hole in her eye, but it was already healed. But it was there. It's missing. Like she doesn't have an eye anymore, but she's healed. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, maybe, definitely that, or maybe maybe it's been gouged out. Maybe it had time to heal. But yeah, I know what you mean by like, because she's definitely. I think that's what they're trying to say. She's definitely trained. She's not just a normal person. Like this is someone who's either highly trained or has some type of enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, which is really cool. Like when she went through the plate glass window, that's definitely a show of.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish she lost her eye like she did in the comic books, but that's just me.
That's all good, and I don't even remember that how she did. So we talk about that later. But yeah,
she wanted to be like her father.
Yeah, and obviously her father is well known because Jason knew who he was. So I want
right off the rip.
Yeah.
Oh my god! After he said, "Oh, it's Slade," after he said, "Oh, this is Rose," yeah, Garfield, freaking Beast Boy was like, "Oh, her name's Rose Wilson. Oh, her father's Slade Wilson," and freaking Jason paused for so long. It was like, "Oh my gosh!" And Beast Boy was like, "What?" He's like, "Slade Wilson, that's Deathstroke." He was so scared. And I like how Jason knew.
Yeah.
That means Batman knows who Slade Wilson is.
Grayson knows. He probably just doesn't.
I think he's a villain. I'm just throwing out what I think. I think they just have a past with the Titans. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, definitely Slade Wilson is someone people in the Batman family would know about.
And I love that. I'm glad.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
It's not a it's not a mystery.
It would make sense. It's just get it out the way, off the bat. Yeah, I mean, those are definitely all the points we wanted to cover this video.
Yeah, this was a really good episode.
Yeah. We definitely have a lot more to say, but we just want to.
But we want to wait. Yeah. There's so much we could say, especially knowing comic books.
Yeah.
But we don't want to give stuff away that they probably are trying to take from the comic, and we're okay with that. We're ready to watch every single episode till the end.
Yeah. Definitely so.
But if you like this review, if you like Titans, if you like us, if you like our content, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll have another review in the next week. Well, actually this week. So see y'all later. Peace.